that the desire to do the book was really filling a need, that I wanted to do, and not just for me. I mean, many of the photos I have, a certain number have been seen a lot here and there, but most of them have not been seen by most people. So, being a fan myself, I mean, heck, I'd want to see if all of a sudden Jim Marshall came out with a book of 700 photos that nobody had ever seen before. I'd be all over that. So this was to not just nourish myself, but to nourish all my, the Grateful Dead. People who, we all love the Grateful Dead. So, and what kind of lit a fire under me to get this going was with the 50th anniversary coming up this year. To me, it was sort of like, because this has been mulling around in my mind for years. So this was kind of like a now or never kind of thing. So I was like, if I'm ever going to do it, I got to do it. So once I decided to do it, it's kind of a long story. I'll try to keep it short, but basically I needed the funding, so I set up a Kickstarter. I really didn't know how the Kickstarter was going to go. It turned out that it was wildly successful. It shot through the roof. And that attracted the attention of a book publisher who came forward and made me a book publishing deal. So Insight Editions is publishing the book now, which is, I couldn't have, hoped for such a good outcome to everything. Okay, now I got the money, I got the deal.
Right.
Now I got to make a book.
Sure.
And in my other professional life, I'm a graphic designer, website developer, so I've been doing this kind of work for many years. But tackling a 224-page book, 700 photos, is a lot to chew off.
Yeah, right.
And I'm kind of a control freak, and I had to do it all myself. So I made the arrangement with the publisher that I would deliver them the finished product. So I designed, laid out, scanned, did the whole thing myself. Yeah, I mean, I ran it. My wife kind of looked through it a little, and the book publisher people looked through it some to help edit it a little, and they were helpful. And ultimately, it came down to about 700 something shots.